Good evening. President Patrick Emini paid a courtesy call on his Mauritian counterpart, Dr. Dharama Bir Gokul. This afternoon, Dr. Emini is in Mauritius as chief guest for the celebrations marking the 58th anniversary of the independence of Mauritius and the 34th anniversary of the Republic.
The Mauritian President, Dharam Bir Gokul, warmly welcomed his counterpart and conveyed his congratulations following his victory in the presidential runoff election of October 2025. He also commended the values highlighted in President Emini's victory speech, notably the commitment to revitalizing public services, strengthening national unity, promoting good governance, and building a legacy for future generations. Both heads of state reflected on the common pathways of their personal and professional journeys, shaped by humble beginnings and guided by a shared commitment to service, integrity, and good governance. President of the Republic of Mauritius also welcomed the participation of the Seychelles Defense Forces in the Mauritian National Day celebrations, including the National Défilé, noting that this gesture further reinforces the long-standing friendship and cooperation between the two island nations. The meeting provided an opportunity to review the long-standing bilateral relations between Mauritius and Seychelles, formally established in 1988. Discussions also focused on strengthening cooperation through existing and forthcoming memoranda of understanding in key sectors including investment, education, culture, tourism, trade, and maritime security. The issue of the Chagossian community residing in Seychelles was also talked about. President Gokul, together with Honorable Minister Ramphul, reaffirmed Mauritius' continued commitment and support in this regard. After the meeting, President Emini also signed the visitors' book at State House. On the sidelines of the meeting, the First Ladies, Brinda Gokul and Mrs. Veronique Emini, also held a warm and productive exchange on social and cultural issues of mutual interest. Dr. Patrick Emini is in Mauritius as chief guest for the celebrations marking the 58th anniversary of the independence of Mauritius and the 34th anniversary of the Republic. President Patrick Emini arrived in neighboring island Mauritius today for the 3-day state visit from the 11th to the 14th of March.
Joel Morgan has been appointed as the National Security Advisor to the President. Mr. Morgan is an electronics and computer engineer and holds a Master of Engineering from Heriot-Watt University. He has previously served in several senior government roles, including as a minister responsible for portfolios such as Home Affairs, Foreign Affairs, Education, amongst others. Mr. Morgan has also served on the boards of several national institutions, including Air Seychelles, the Seychelles National Oil Company, and the Housing Finance Company. Wendy Zialo is the new Chief Executive Officer of the Seychelles Licensing Authority, SLA. Her appointment took effect from the 23rd February 2026. Ms. Zialo is an experienced lawyer and a public administrator, holding a Bachelor of Laws from the University of Mauritius and several postgraduate qualifications in legal practice, governance, and compliance. She brings over 22 years experience in law, financial regulation, and compliance, having served as State Counsel, Registrar General, and Chief Executive Officer of the Seychelles International Business Authority. The Office of the President has also announced the appointment of a new board for the Seychelles Meteorological Authority. Mr. Gérard Wawo has been reappointed as chairperson, while Veronica Prestol has been appointed vice chairperson. The other board members are Justin Prosper, Ruth Poole, David Labrosse, Ronnie Alcindor, Wills Agricole, and Vincent Amélie, who serves as Chief Executive Officer and ex-officio member. The Peace and Diplomacy Research Institute at the University of Seychelles, in collaboration with UNESCO, has conducted a workshop to educate principals and teachers how to deal with conflict that occurs in school. The purpose of this workshop is to emphasize the promotion of peace and develop strategies to find solutions to stop conflict in schools and within the community as well.
There were more than 30 teachers and principals who participated in this workshop. The workshop is being held for 4 days, where these principals and teachers will receive pedagogical tools to deal with any incidents related to conflict in the classroom and schoolyard. After they have completed this training, they will use what they have learned and open a peace club in their school so that students can participate in it, and this will be used by the children themselves. Secretary General of the Seychelles National Commission for UNESCO, Vicky Michel, says that they have taken up the issue because this is a situation that was continuously happening in schools.
At UNESCO, we believe strongly in the transformative power of education, not only to improve lives, but to shape values, attitudes, and behaviors. Around the world, we are witnessing increasing polarization, social tensions, and misunderstandings. In such contexts, schools are not merely places of academic instruction. They are spaces where young people learn to live together. This is why UNESCO places strong emphasis on global citizenship education. Global citizenship education encourages learners to develop respect for human rights, cultural diversity, gender equality, and social justice. It nurtures critical thinking, empathy, and a sense of shared responsibility.
This workshop, which will last for 4 days, is one that will help develop new positive strategies on how teachers and children themselves react if there is an instance where a conflict is declared.
The Commission of Inquiry into the proposed hotel project on Assumption Island heard testimonies today from several key officials. The head of the National Heritage Council, Benjamin Rose, confirmed that neither she nor her team had visited the island in a professional capacity to assess colonial-era ruins. Principal Secretary for Lands, Denis Babé, told the Commission that he had signed a government lease for 400,000 square meters on the island. However, questions remain about the exact area covered by the proposed development. Former Foreign Minister Sylvestre Radegon also testified, rejecting accusation that former President Wavel Ramkalawan had met with the owner of the Assets Group, which is involved in hotel development, at a Rosewood Hotel during a 2023 visit to the Maldives. Hearings are set to continue tomorrow morning. To end, the Ministry of Health's budget for this year aims to consolidate the progress achieved over the years while addressing the current health challenges facing the country. During the presentation of the ministry's budget, the second largest allocation in the national budget at 1,417,850,000 rupees, Minister Marvin Fani stated that the funding will focus on tackling non-communicable diseases and strengthening health services. The budget is distributed across two main departments, the Department of Health Services and the Department of Policy, Strategy and Accountability, as well as Public Health Authority and three regulatory councils, the Medical and Dental Council, the Nurses and Midwives Council, and the Health Professionals Council. During the morning session of the National Assembly, members approved 85,832,000 rupees for the Public Health Authority of Seychelles. And with this, we end this news summary. I'll be back at 8 with more news. Good evening.